Okay, so malware is finally extracted. So let's quickly look at our sample count for today. These are the latest samples for the last 5 days, so nothing older than 5 days. Obviously -1 for the scripts on each side, so 2,303 samples. I think that is enough. You guys can see that these machines are clean before we start. Nothing weird, no, nothing. Okay, so let's just update them quickly. I did change some of the settings since the last time. I went and read everything again. So scan only file types. So I've unticked that. So I wanted to scan all the file types, and the ignores I've removed. So I just wanted to point that out, that I did make some changes to the settings now. To check if this one is updated. Okay, Malwarebytes is up to date, so I think I'm going to start enabling the protection for Malwarebytes. And it seems that SuperAntiSpyware is also up to date. Okay, so they're all up to date. Okay, no real-time shield. Okay, SuperAntiSpyware is ready, and just to show you guys that Defender is also disabled, because the Defender does not disable with SuperAntiSpyware installed. So I disable it via the registry. So okay, ransomware. Okay, so then Defender will then not interfere with the test. Okay, so I think we're just enabling the last one for Malwarebytes, and we should be good to go. Okay, so as you guys can see, it says unknown, so I've disabled it. It should not interfere. Okay, so as you guys can see, real-time shield, everything is disabled. Okay, so SuperAntiSpyware is ready. I think Malwarebytes is ready. Sometimes that gets stuck. So if you swap the screens, it will update. Okay, so as you guys can see, everything is enabled. Swap it back. Okay, so everything's enabled. Malwarebytes is ready. So let's start with the website test. So there's this one. I'm not sure how well SuperAntiSpyware is going to do. Okay, so the spyware is first, so let's have a look. Okay, so hopefully SuperAntiSpyware will detect the malicious files at least while it's downloading. Okay, that's good, we are seeing that, so it's definitely doing something. I'm just going to say keep on these files, let's see if it can actually stop it. I'm just going to keep all these files. Let's say I'm an ignorant user and I want to say no, I want to keep it. SuperAntiSpyware is wrong. Let's see if it actually stops it. Yeah, I think Malwarebytes done as well. So clearly you do get a nice pop-up from Malwarebytes. That's what I like about Malwarebytes as well. It's a clear, super clear indication to the user or the person using the machine that this website is definitely blocked. So blocked due to reputation. This one says blocked by compromised site. Block DT Trojans. As you can see, the block pages do look different for some reason. Okay, so I think Malwarebytes is done. I think we are done. Okay, we have done this side. Close that. Okay, let's have a squeeze at the download. Okay, so clearly Malwarebytes did better. I think it's partially due to the web bolting protection, so it blocked actually before the sites could actually be reached. You can see that these pictures are a bit large in size, so there's a good chance that there's embedded malware within the picture, and then obviously the threat actor will run a couple of commands or scripts to extract the malware from the image. So that's there. This is what I downloaded to partition the drive. Okay, so we've got 3 files here which might have malware in them. Maybe if we scan them it will be picked up. SuperAntiSpyware, obviously we downloaded 15 files, and they're all application files, so I think if we launch them we might have problems, but I'm going to launch these at the end. 13, okay cool, so it's now removed 2 of them. Okay, 11, okay cool, so it seems like SuperAntiSpyware is removing them. So this is more of a reactive approach, which is good. They are actually getting removed, so that's actually not bad at all. So we're stuck with 3 pictures with possible embedded malware, and then 2 pictures maybe with embedded malware. This is 2 meg, so malware can actually hide within there. Okay, so it seems like we've got 8 files. It's staying on 8, so I'm gonna give the win to Malwarebytes. Now time for the main event. Let's just close that so that we can see the new pop-ups. Okay, and wow, we already have like a gazillion malware already opening up. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go well. So we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 malware. Let's see if they are in the process. Okay, it's already starting to slow down a bit. Yeah, well, okay, cool. As you guys can see, this is like a barbecue or some sort of party. Malware is inviting all their friends. So, yeah, it's already not looking good. Okay, fake Discord most probably. Okay, so as you guys can see already, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, I'm not even going to count them. But I must say it's looking like it's the same for Malwarebytes. Okay, let's see what Malwarebytes can do. It's already blocking threads, but as you guys can see, it already has malware within them. Let's maybe just quickly check one of them. I don't think you guys would mind, would you? Let's just quickly check this. And we're waiting for UAC. Let's just see if this is actually malware or a false, or maybe just super new. Okay, let's run virus total, as to say, UAC. Okay, so it seems like it has calmed down a bit. Okay, so we've got, so it says it is malicious Trojanware, but obviously as you guys can see, not a lot of vendors has reported, so it could be a false positive, or it could actually be something brand new that no one is actually yet aware of. I'm just going to allow access and destroy this machine. Okay. Okay, so I think this is going to be interesting, guys. We obviously have these 2 running. It's going to move them to the side. Windows Defender Firewalls block some features for this app, so that's good. Seems like we are relying more on Windows Defender Firewall. And let's just say cancel maybe. Okay, so we definitely have stuff going into memory. Okay, let me attend to this, guys. If there's anything interesting or weird, I'll let you guys know, but for now, let's just see what happens. Okay, so the test is done. I think it comes as no surprise that Malwarebytes on the left did not survive. I would say most probably about half an hour into the test, and it was taking a nap. Now, SuperAntiSpyware did survive a little bit longer, but unfortunately has succumbed to ransomware. And the sample is the same sample as with Trend Micro. It is Deja Vu, although there's multiple different extensions, but they all come down to being the stop Deja Vu ransomware. Process Explorer, obviously it's not opening, it's access denied, so we'll just use Task Manager for this. So these are the malware that's running, so you guys can see that there is quite a bit of malware currently active on this machine, especially a lot of foulness malware. So yeah, so you can definitely say that this machine is badly infected. SuperAntiSpyware did crash just now, and I did submit the report so that they could just maybe check it out and fix it. But yeah, clearly you can see there's definitely a lot. And now wait for the startup items. Okay, so the startup items is pretty funny. If it just loads, I'll quickly show you. Okay, now with startup items, I think there's more startup items here than I can count. So you'll see that we have quite a lot of startup items. I think this is one of the baddest ones I've ever seen. We obviously have net support for remote access. Same QuickBooks one. And it's not responding again. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have quite a lot of startup items on this machine, and it's not responding super badly. Yeah, so it's not even responding in the task manager. Okay, I'm gonna just restart this machine. It just did an update, but I'm gonna update it again. I'm gonna restart it and then start the full scans, and then we'll look at the results. Okay, so now the full scan is completed for SuperAntiSpyware. Just close that, we'll say continue. Just gonna quarantine all these. Okay, so let's just wait for the quarantine and then we'll restart the machine. Okay, so now the quarantine is completed. So now it's asking for a reboot. We'll do the reboot now. Once it's up and running, I'll start with the third-party opinion scans. Okay guys, so finally the third-party opinion scanners are completed. So let's have a quick look at the results. PFAM Pro is stuck on this number for almost an hour. So let's quickly just see. So a lot of things in system 32, app data roaming, and then still malware on the desktop, and then under system volume, and then things like that. So we still have quite a lot of threats. ESET is unable to connect to the internet. Malwarebytes. Okay, 1,494 detections. Okay, so we have a lot of backdoors and processes and things running. I'm not going to show them all. We'll go to the bottom. So obviously quite a lot of registry keys, and I think yeah, we've got an MBR. So yeah, so this machine is badly infected. I'm still getting a lot of pop-ups. Okay, so these are the programs that are still installed. We'll have a look, see at our startup items. Okay, so as you guys can see, we still have quite a lot of startup items here. I did also try to open up Process Explorer, but it's just not opening. So we do have still quite a lot of startup items. Okay, so as you guys can see, this machine is completely destroyed as well. Okay, so let's quickly recap. Comes at no surprise, Malwarebytes again didn't survive one of the tests. Barely made it a third way in. SuperAntiSpyware, I kind of thought it will go this way. Because SuperAntiSpyware has been around for a very long time, but it's also for, I would say, more for scanning. Like Malwarebytes, you'll use it to scan for infections and remove it, but not that much for as proactive defense or as an antivirus solution. But at least it did survive much better than Malwarebytes. At least the machine is still running and it's not broken, but badly infected. So unfortunately, I cannot recommend any of these two products unless you are someone that do still like them and you want to use them regardless. And you are someone that is doing very little on the internet, which is rare these days. Then you can maybe use them, but the amount that you pay for them, they so very similar priced to all the other products out there. You're just better off buying something much better. But yeah, so disappointing results from them both. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was quite interesting. But yeah, I thought it was gonna kind of go this way for Malwarebytes and for SuperAntiSpyware. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be making the following requests soon, and I'll see you guys again.